Hey guys, how's it going? For this review, I just thought I'd do something a bit different. I'm going to actually review a few Transformers hardcover books that I own. Now, this first book here, I've had this for a while, maybe a couple of years actually. The name of this one is Transformers Vault. And as you can see, it comes packaged in a hard cardboard sleeve, actually, and it's pretty thick stock cardboard. On the front, you got a picture of Optimus there. It says Transformers Vault. We got the spine of the packaging there, and then on the back, we got Megatron and a blurb about the book. Now, what this book covers is really kind of a general history of Transformers. They try to be kind of all-inclusive as possible. They actually start off in this book talking about the pre-Transformer, like Diaclone days, all that, all the way up to the movie verse and Transformers Prime. So, it's a pretty extensive book. Obviously, on the front cover, we got Optimus, we got Power Master G1 Optimus, we got Beast Wars Optimus, and we got Movie Optimus. On the back, same kind of deal with Megatron, G1 Megatron, Beast Wars Megatron, Movie Megatron. So, they really kind of try to showcase the different eras, which is nice. It's a pretty nice looking book. Unfortunately, mine has a little bit of damage because I dropped it the other day. Yeah, that's my fault. And so yeah, there's that. Anyway, I'll show you a few things that are in the book here. It's just a wide variety of stuff. They show some, here we got some prototype pictures, pictures from like the pre-Transformers days, some early artwork from G1 there, and some really cool stuff. Now, the coolest thing about this book is kind of all the replica kind of stuff it comes with. It comes with this fold-out catalog from like the first year of Transformers, which is really cool. That is an exceptional thing to have. And there's just all kinds of really cool stuff in here. They talk about toys first. Like I said, all generations of Transformers. There's some tech specs in here. You even get the decoder for the tech specs, which is pretty cool. And you get more than one set of tech specs. See, you pull this out, several characters in there. So, let's see if I can get that pushed back into the book. Oh, man. It's a little tough to get the stuff back into the pages, but it's definitely doable. But yeah, overall, this thing is just excellent. So, let's just get to the next section here. And it's still talking about the toys, which isn't surprising considering, the main focus of Transformers is selling toys. Next up, they talk about the comics, and they talk about the original Marvel comics, and you see some excerpts from them. Moving up to the more modern comics, and then again they could include some really cool artwork in here. Let's see, moving on. Now they're talking about the various cartoon shows. There's G1, obviously, some shots from it. Get a little reproduction animation cell in here. Overall, this thing is just really a wonderful thing for a Transformers fan to have. It's great. Talk about the movie and how much that changed things. Let's see. Then they talk about the continuing G1, and then they talk about some of the other series. There's like the Unicron trilogy, Cybertron, yada yada. I know I skipped the Beast Wars cartoon in here. And then they finally, there's Transformers Prime, because that's when this book was published. And then, of course, they start talking about the movies. That's kind of where the book concludes. Overall, like I said, this thing is absolutely a wonderful piece to have. I was really lucky, got it $22 at Sam's Club, when it was actually a new book. I don't know how much this thing is going for on the secondary market. If you do decide to pick up a copy, just be careful, make sure it's complete, in good condition, all that before you plunk down your money. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause right here and talk about another book. Okay guys, I'm going to talk about the second book in the series now. This is Transformers Legacy. It's a hardcover book, obviously. It features the G1 toy packaging artwork. I got this thing for Christmas, and it's pretty cool. On the front, you got the famous 1984 battle scene. It was on the back of the G1 boxes. On the back of the book, you've got G1 Megatron artwork. So, you know, nice cover. And what's in the book? Well, a pretty extensive, almost 100% complete gallery here of G1 artwork. They talk about, you know, the style of drawing, how they came up with it, the reasons they did it, you know, and it's just really, really awesome. This is just, there's tons of material in here. You know, they cover G1. Basically, this goes all the way up to, it stops right before Beast Wars, and it is extremely extensive, as you can see. We're getting, you know, we're to the movie years now, obviously. Keep moving on. You got some post-movie stuff. We got the action. You remember the Action Masters, the Transformers that didn't transform, as they were called. Now we're getting into some... Oh man, G1 was quite long, as you can see. Tons and tons of toys. This is almost, like I said, almost 100% complete. There's some Pretenders right there. Almost 100% complete for the G1 artwork. Now we're getting into Master Force, which was a Japanese series. And, yeah, I mean, really extensive. Victory, another Japanese series. Don't know what Japanese series that is from, but check out that recolor Bruticus. They called him Battle Gaia. Okay. Alright, so anyway, really cool stuff. And I think, oh, they're showing some unreleased G2 Diaclone stuff. There's something from Return of Convoy, which was a Japanese thing. And we also got some G2 style artwork right there. Like I said, this thing is highly recommended to all G1 fans. If you're a G1 fan, like the G1 toys, you should get this book, hands down. It's a very reasonable price on Amazon right now. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause again, and we're going to talk about the final book. Okay, no conversation about Transformers hardcover books would be complete without talking about this big mamma jamma, The Covenant of Primus. Definitely the most expensive out of the three books that I bought. Well, Legacy's probably going for more than what this is going for in the secondary market. I'm sure it's probably, you know, not cheap anymore. But anyway, this is 60 bucks on Amazon. I think the reason it's that much is largely due to the packaging. It comes in a giant flippin' box. The side's not much to look at. The back, you know, just a blur about the book. A little bit of artwork shows the case it comes in. And that's it for the slip cover. We take the slip cover off of the back. Okay guys, I managed to struggle for a little bit and get the slip cover off without ripping it, which is always good. Anyway, this is the inner box when the slip cover comes off. Got an Autobot logo, Transformers coming into Primus. Same thing on the side. The back is just a star field, not much there. And you open the box up. I actually took out the giant Autobot symbol, but the giant Autobot symbol sits in there, and which I'll be showing off in a second in the box. And this actually has the book inside the giant Autobot symbol, so the book itself is further protected. And you can see how much smaller the book is than the package. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pause right here and grab that Autobot symbol, and we'll go over that. Okay, guys, here is the big moment for the Covenant of Primus. We've got the actual Autobot symbol that the book itself is stored in. And if you've seen other reviews about this, you already kind of know the gimmick. The Autobot symbol pulls apart. It transforms. Oh, look at that, right? The head pops out. Face comes down. And the other side of the face goes off the side. And the book's inside there. So I'm going to get the book down. And we'll put the face back together. Not much to it. There's the face reconstructed without the book. Hooray. Anyway, put that bad boy down. And as you can see, the Covenant of Primus is, the book itself is a nice hardcover. Let me actually zoom in, since the book is so much smaller than what the packaging is. And, you know, got some nice artwork, front and back. And, this actually, unlike the other two books, this actually tells a story, which is nice. It's a novel. It starts off talking about the original 13 Primes Unicron. This takes place in what's called the Aligned Continuity, which is like Transformers Prime. And it goes through a lot of Transformers history. There's the original 13 Primes. There's the Predacons on Ancient Cybertron. I haven't read the whole book yet. I've made it to about page 45, and it's fairly good. It's definitely a good read. Looks like there's a bunch of... Oh, this is something to do with the Quintessons. We move that, and as you can see, there's the Quintesson-looking ships there. And, yeah, just a lot of cool stuff. Age of Rust. Haven't got that far yet in the book, so I can't really tell you about that. Hey, look, there we got Ratchet and Bumblebee. Looks like the War for Cybertron game. Here's Grimlock. So, all kinds of really cool stuff. And the last part of the book is Earthfall, you know, when they go to Earth. And, yeah, really cool book. Now, is it worth $60, which is what it's going for on Amazon? That's hard for me to recommend as universally as I do Transformers Legacy due to the price of this book. Like I said, a lot of the price of this book is packaging. If you think the packaging is neat and you think it's a neat gimmick and you want to read this book, I would say it's worth it. If you think it's too high of a price, that's totally fair. $60 is a lot to pay for a book, so it's entirely up to you if you think that it's worth it. Anyway, to conclude, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video here on these different Transformers books. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Hey guys, I just wanted to make a quick addendum to the video. Some of the information that I provided in the video was incorrect, and I always try to make sure information I provide is accurate, at least at the time that I upload the video. Transformers Vault is actually still available. I looked on Amazon, and it's going for 20-some odd dollars. At that price, go and get it. If it looks like something that you would want, I would not hesitate to recommend it to all Transformers fans. The Covenant of Primus, I actually said the wrong price for that. It's actually going for $45 instead of $60. So that definitely ups my recommendation. I would recommend it to most Transformers fans at $45. And while I was addressing the Covenant of Primus, I said Transformers Legacy. I actually meant to say Transformers Vault. So there you go. Hopefully that clears up some of the misinformation in the video. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys again for watching, and I will catch you next time.